guys, it's Dee Dee with Starcrafted Blends, and welcome back to my channel. Again am not at my resin desk, unfortunately, but today is it's gonna be a pretty, I believe, a quick video. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I've gotten some new molds that I've been playing with, and I don't know if you can see that, but with Halloween coming, I'm trying to get better lighting in here. This is not the best place to do this, but with Halloween coming, I don't know if you can see those, but they say boo, and they're going to be earrings. That's just something I was playing with. And then I have these spider webs, little bat earrings. Super cute, but I'm working on those. Really, I just want to unmold some things with you. I was playing with epoxy resin last night, and so I have a bunch of things to unmold. And get this out of the way. Okay. Yeah. These were actually, it was leftover epoxy resin that I just left in the mold, and then once it fully cured, I added some little sparkles and UV resin over the top. I like how some of them turned out. Not all of them, but I do like how some of them turned out. They're just interesting. Like I said, it was just leftover epoxy resin, and then I just added the UV resin the next day. So that wasn't a plan to show you, but you know, it's there. So I thought I would show you. Let's go ahead and do some unmolding in some of my new molds that I got. These were some cute puzzle piece molds. And again, this is the epoxy resin, and it just makes these super cute puzzle pieces. I know that, and they're also just cute to have, or since they connect, you can actually make a puzzle. I'm not so talented as to do a picture in resin, but if you are, you can make these and actually make a resin puzzle. So those are cute. I love how those turned out. I got these on Amazon. I will put a link to everything that I'm showing you in the description below. But I love these. Have to make more so I can get a puzzle going. But now that I know I like them, I will definitely be making more. I want to go to, I have so many here that I made last night, but I want to go to my Halloween ones since Halloween is coming up. So I was working on some coasters, big puzzle piece coasters that I will show you later. And I had some leftover resin from that. So I thought I'd throw them in and make these earrings. Now they're still a little bit bendy, but how cute is he? Okay, let's get his friend. Those are just some cute little Halloween earrings. And actually, these are all earrings, but they can be pendants too. And then we have a little skeleton hand, also very cute. I love how they turned out. Little ghosts. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. And our little ghosties here. I love them. There's also witch's hat, vampire teeth, Let's see, there's this one too. I have skulls, and you can tell it was extra resin because they're two different colors. Could also do the skulls in the white. Let me just poke that out. Sorry, I don't mean to poke your eye out, but I do. Okay, so cute little skulls. I kind of like how this one turned out with the other color mixed into it. So that's pretty cute. And then we've got some more booze. Booze? Oh, you know what I mean. Then you just have these booze. And we have clear booze. So we've got boo-boos. Okay, and then I have some more spider webs. And like I said, they're still a little bendy, but they are able to be demolded. They've been in long enough to be demolded, but some are still a little bendy. Oh, that spider web turned out so good. Maybe I should have done it in black, but it turned out really good. Well, spider webs aren't, I guess they could be any color you want, right? Any color you want. And then there's the set to it. Set this aside so I can get that cleaned up. And then these are just melty faces. I will probably go in with some of my markers, probably the black one, and color in the eyes and the mouth. Show you that when it's done. Oh, I didn't show you what was on the rest of the other mold. You have bats. I showed you the bat that I made. I accidentally broke the other bat, so I have a bat wing. But coffins, yeah, that's it. We did the spider webs, the skull, and the booze, but there's coffins and bats as well. And then again, these are the melting faces. These are, you can't see it. I don't know if you can see it, but they're skulls. And I'm assuming they're melting or on fire. Again, these were just the extras. These are, oh, I almost knocked you over. I'm so sorry. These are lips and teeth melting. Again, I'll probably use my markers on those just to make sure that they stand out. And I will show you the final result once I've got that done. These I wasn't really sure what they were, if they're little moons or little cats, you know, like black cats, but purple and white. And then these, my daughter Alex would call these supernatural protection symbols. So that's what I'm going to call them. That turned out pretty nice there. We'll just call them the supernatural protection symbols. And oh, it's hard when they're still little, but I like to work with them when they're a little more pliable. So there's the other one. I just have to poke out the middles of those, and those are ready to go. Yep, I'll just have to cut those out. And then also in this one, there's some melting mushrooms, some melting hearts, and some melting moons. So again, these will all be linked below. I believe these all came together as well. So I'll double check on that. Okay, let me grab some pendants. This one and this one were from a kit that Walmart sells. Again, I will link that below, and we'll see how these turned out. Ooh, that's very nice. I like that. Just a teardrop. And then this one, I believe, is a flower or something, and you can decorate that up any way that you want. So these two were from a Walmart kit. They also came with earrings and things like that. We'll get to that later because I don't have any to show you right now. And then again, this one is from Amazon. Just some more little pendants. Little teardrop, bigger teardrop, more water drop, depending on your outlook. Just this pretty oval. Oh, that's nice. This is a gem that looks like a stop sign, in my opinion. A little heart, and then a bigger heart. Oh, those are nice. Again, from Amazon. The next two molds are also from Amazon. So I know that I just grabbed some molds that I thought looked really nice, and I cannot remember what these are. So I will get the link for you, and I think it might be clams or something. I don't know. I'll double check. I just liked the look of the mold, so I grabbed it. That almost, I don't know, could be a mermaid. I'll double check. I'll definitely look, but they're really neat. I thought I was getting like a geode mold, but that's not what they look like to me. So there's another teardrop similar to this one. And then that one. And then just a pretty circle. All right. Once I find out what these are, again, the link will be below, so you'll be able to see as well. But I'm just curious. I made them anyway, not knowing exactly what they were, just because I think they look cool and they could be something really interesting. All right, let's get to the last of the molds that will be demolding, unmolding, whatever we're doing today. Okay, so this is a teardrop going the other direction. So this way and that way. This one needs trimmed. And that could be for a collar. Gem. And hopefully better luck than I'm having. And I think my microphone just cut out. Unless it's been out the whole time, I hope not. Okay, then we have that cute little diamond. This one's gonna need some trim up, but that's really pretty. And then this is the last one. I just threw a little flower in there because I thought it looked nice. So I've got a bunch of things to play with, find out what some of the things are. I also wanted to show you, again, these are all epoxy resin. I was also playing with UV resin the other day. I got a new kind that I wanted to test out. So I had some leftover epoxy in the mold. I waited. Sorry, didn't mean to jiggle it again. But we're wrapping up this video. Sometimes I just don't have very good luck with things, and the last couple days it has not been the best. But these are just, as I was saying, I had some epoxy resin left over in the molds, not from this, but from something else I was working on. And so when it dried, I just added some UV resin and some sparkles to it, and these were the result. And my daughter Alex says that they are awful. Well, she didn't really use the word awful, but she didn't like them. I actually like how some of them turned out. Others have bubbles in them, and you know, I could do without. But I like them overall. So let me know your opinion in the comments below. Let's see what you've been working on. Show us some pictures of your resin projects or knitting projects or crochet projects, any craft projects that you have. I'd love to see the pictures of them. Okay, I think, I do have a bunch more to show you, but they're UV resin. So we'll do that in a different video since my microphone is not working anymore. And I also wanted to let you know that we're going to be making some rings soon. Where did I have been playing with the rings. Sorry, I have so much stuff here now. But I have been playing with and making rings. Now I have a bunch of rings that are way too big for anybody, but they're perfect for testing on. So I've got all of these rings, and I think I am ready to make a video with you. I don't know. May or may not turn out, but I think I'm ready to make a video with you to show off the rings. I also got some slimmer ones, so if you don't like bigger, fatter rings and you want smaller ones, we can, for a more feminine size, I mean, we can definitely look at making some. Got so many here. I didn't realize I had made that many, but I have been practicing with the rings and the beautiful sparkle. I am going to be setting up a website if you're interested in purchasing anything that you see in these videos, or you know, if you're just interested in looking at what else I may have that I haven't put on a video. I will have that website for you soon. I'm getting it set up now. I need to get some more pictures taken, and then I'll have that information for you. But I don't know how well you can see these in this lighting, but they're fun to make, and we will be making some together here very soon. And since the microphone's out and I'm only using my camera mic, I'm hoping it's picking up, but if not, you've been watching me just fling my hands around and not hearing anything. Hopefully that's not the case. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. I hope you have fun with any crafts that you do, or I just hope that you enjoyed watching what I have done. And if you have any suggestions, any questions, let me know. And I'm game to trying new things craft, anything craft, I would love to try. So let me know in the comments below. You can also email me. I will link my email down below. Or you can also visit my other channel. It's all about travel. I am a travel agent as well and would be happy to help you plan your next trip. As far as the travel agent side of things, just know I don't charge for my services as a travel agent. I just help you do the planning. So if you're struggling with planning or finding deals or discounts, just know that I'm here for you. So you can, I'll put the link to that channel below. Also, that email will be below. My travel website will be below. Everything will be down below, plus the links to all of the molds that I used today. The links for the rings, which I did get on Amazon. And yeah, I guess that's it. I think I've said that twice now. Or maybe even 3 times. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.